Hello everyone, it is Erin from Erin Designs, and today I am putting together a memories page. So I have been using two notebooks in 2023. I've been using my white notebook and a blackout notebook. In my white notebook, I decided to do a lot of lettering of a bunch of different types of memories throughout 2023. And then in my blackout notebook, I thought the perfect thing to do would be to make a collage of a bunch of photos from 2023 of memories that I want to keep. So I do have a printable for this page that does have a lot of color variations, just like I've done here. That is something that you can print out and stick your own photos on. So I will have that linked in the blog post. But if you wanted to, I used the rainbow collection from the dot grid notebooks, and I just cut out and I printed a bunch of photos from my life. I printed them out on sticker paper, and then I stuck them to the rainbow notebook paper, and then you can see I'm using double-sided tape to put that onto the page. And I wanted to fit as many things as I could possibly fit, so I did overlay them quite a bit. One of the things that I did here was I tried to match the background with something going on in the photo. So for example, one of the photos is my partner painting our house red. So I used a red background. I had yellow on my shirt for the tie-dye shirt, so I picked a yellow background, a blue shirt, a blue background. There is a purple bench in the gym, so I decided to go with the purple background. So I just thought that would be fun to play around with. I have pink glasses, so I chose a pink background. There's just so many things that you can do, but I really thought that that would bring out a lot to the page if something in the photo matched the background. And I did try to vary it up quite a bit when I was picking photos, not just to highlight memories that I wanted to keep, but also that went with these colorful backgrounds. That was the route that I decided to take, but of course, make these memory pages your own. I did choose a rainbow background for that printable, but there are so many things that you could do outside of a rainbow background for this. You could do Polaroid pictures, you could do just the pictures themselves and do a lot more doodles. You could doodle a bunch of the things, or like I mentioned in my white notebook, I am doing a lot of lettering for the memories that I had in 2023. Another idea for a memories page is to journal. So I have a bunch of space as it stands right now with all these photos, and what I could do is in that negative space, I could journal a bunch of my memories from 2023. So that is also something that's a really fun idea, because then you get to put your own personal touch. It's not just the photos, it's how you felt while you were doing the things in those photos as well. So definitely keep in mind that there's so many different types of memory pages that you could explore and things that you could do to make this memory page your own. After a while, I really wanted to make sure that I got some color variation, so I started putting all of my photos on the color paper that I wanted it to, and then started moving the pictures into position. That way I was sure that I had enough space for the photos that I wanted to do. So I mapped out the first ones just by putting them on the page, but then after that I started to be much more intentional with where the photos were going on the page. That way I wasn't having two colors touch each other, that photos that could fit in certain places would fit in those locations, and that I was getting the aesthetic that I wanted to as well. And that really, really helped me to mind map where I wanted things to go. That way I knew I wasn't doing too much of a color. I knew that the colors weren't going to touch. I really did not want two of the same color to touch each other. So I wanted to make sure, even if like I did have a lot of photos that have this yellow background, because that pops a lot against the black, I did still have a place to put those where they were not touching each other. One of the other things I wanted to do was to add in some of the silver, because I did use silver throughout my 2023 setup. So you can kind of see that around the white pen up at the top there is a silver outline, and I really wanted to bring in that silver and do a lot of like doodly things just to bring something more to the page than just the frames. And I've had a lot of fun with that because it really brought a lot out, and I got to add a little bit more of my creativity, and it looked really good. I hope this gave you a lot of inspiration, so definitely check out the blog post and printable if you are interested in making a memories page.